Supercell, like most other gaming companies, regularly updates Clash Royale with new cards and balance changes every month or so. Major updates typically focus on introducing new cards or game modes, which doesn't shake up the meta too much. But recently, the new card variant that they have added has started to ruin the competitiveness of their game. New card variants haven't always ruined the game. Clash Royale added a new card type called Champions. But at the time, Supercell did a great job at making sure these champion cards were not too overpowered. Every champion has special abilities that can be activated by the user after the champion is already placed in the area. This is unlike any card that has ever been in the game. Usually once you place a card down, its abilities are automatic. Even with this overpowered ability, champions did not ruin the competitive meta of the game. Supercell focused on keeping matches balanced. The next card variation is where Supercell shot themselves in the foot, the evolution cards. Evolutions might just be the craziest idea that Supercell has implemented into their game, even including champions. Evolutions do exactly what they sound like. They evolve normal cards. How does this work? Well, for the cards that have evolutions, you must place them in the evolution slot of your deck before the game starts. Each evolution card has a certain amount of placements before the evolution is activated. For example, archers take 2 placements before activating, while the bomber only takes 1. These cards have changed the balance of the game forever. Now, if you want to be competitive, you must have an evolution to have a fighting chance against someone else with an evolution. Evolution cards are just a better version of their respective non-evolved card, but they cost no more elixir to play once evolved. Champions are overpowered in the sense that they are powerful cards, but these cards cost high amounts of elixir to use their abilities, keeping the game balanced from a competitive standpoint. Delving deeper into Clash Royale, levels have always been a problem when competing. Having higher level cards with better stats could make all the difference in a close game in the arena. As Clash Royale continues to introduce higher levels, now reaching level 15, it presents a growing challenge for non-paying players to remain competitive. For instance, a player who has dedicated time and effort to reach level 14, which was previously the highest level, suddenly finds themselves essentially starting from scratch to reach level 15. This gives paying players a huge advantage, as no progress could be made by maxed out level 14 players on level 15 progress until they released level 15. Obviously, there is a balance to making a game pay to win, but this time Supercell has taken it too far. It's one thing to go up against higher level cards and towers, but now level 15 players have the option of using 2 evolved cards in their deck. Going up against higher levels has always been something that players overcome, but going up against 2 evolved cards makes some games almost unwinnable. Clash Royale has already tried and succeeded in tackling this problem. They have 2 different game modes for players, one being Trophy Road and the other is Path of Legends. Trophy Road is the original game mode in Clash Royale, existing since its inception. Here, players are matched based on trophy count rather than the level of their towers or cards. However, this setup can pose challenges for lower-level players as they ascend in trophies against higher-leveled players. To address this, Clash Royale introduced Path of Legends, a mode with similar gameplay mechanics but with level caps at various points along the path. For instance, in the initial League of the Path, levels are capped at 11, meaning any cards above this level revert to level 11 during gameplay. Yet, if a player's cards are below this level, they won't be raised to the capped level. It's an innovative concept, and credit is due to Supercell for using it to tackle competitiveness. However, there's an issue at the Grand Champion League, the 8th League, where the level cap is set at 15. This raises concerns, especially considering there are leagues beyond this point. Setting the cap at the highest level defeats the purpose of having a level cap, and exacerbates the advantage level 15 players hold over those with lower levels. This problem is further compounded by the decision to allow level 15 players to have 2 evolution cards, a move criticized as one of Supercell's worst ideas. Evolution cards already wield significant influence in gameplay, So granting 2 to level 15 players creates an unfair advantage. What are your thoughts on evolutions in Clash Royale? Should Supercell make them cost more elixir to balance the game? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to hear more about gaming.